So Yona discovered something really frigging awesome down here. A tree had fallen down, and when he was down here he discovered something that we've not had for 15 years. It's taken 15 years, well, since we've been here, for it to raise its head. And I'll give you a clue. There's a birch tree right there. Okay, birch trees are introduced to New Zealand, not native, but there's something that grows from birch roots. Does anybody know what that is? You guessed yet? I'm going to put my rifle down. I'm going to show you. This is an absolute godsend. Just put this down. So the birch tree's over there, and its roots spread right along. And what you get, if you're lucky sometimes, is you get this. Check it out, check it out. That is a birch bolete. These mushrooms are just exquisite. These guys dried are next level, and my son found them. That's one. I'll show you a bigger one. So the mycelium, which spreads through the ground, would have gone right along here, and there's another wee one there. I think it's broken off. Yeah, it's gone. Something's come along and eaten it, or maybe my son harvested that and ate it. And if we come up here, let's look up in here. I want to show you this further up. Look at this. Look at the size of it. And we saw it a couple of days ago. There's my hand. It's ready for harvest just about. It's an absolute beauty. And there's another one down here. Look at that beauty. It's actually turned over on its side. It's not broken. It's fully intact. Growing down here. It's kind of going into the ground. Look at the size of that. Whoa. Meat of the forest. And there'll be more around here for sure. So this bit of forest here is at the back of the old farmhouse, and there's blackberries, and there's stinging nettle, and there's kawa. There's all sorts of things growing in here. There's also rabbits living in here, things you can eat. It's exciting because I've never had a rabbit with those birch bolete mushrooms before. I've only had standard, and mushroom goes really well with wild game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the rifle with this on it to hold the phone so you can see what I can see. We'll put that. I'm using a 22 with a silencer, the one that I always use, and I'm shooting subsonics. So let's go hunting. Let's go see if we can get a rabbit. Right, we've got the Galaxy S20 Ultra mounted on the rifle. So all this paddock here is my paddock. And it gets hares and it gets rabbits. It's bountiful. But my old landlord Murray lets me shoot on his property too. You guys see what I can see? Right there. Beautiful fat bunny. I've got to sneak up closer though. I've got the sun directly behind me, so I don't think he can see me. But it ain't in the bag yet, not by country mile. I'm quite close. He's looking straight at me, so I'm going to go down low. I'll zoom out. There we go. You can see the sun's on my back. I could take a sitting shot, but I'd like to get closer to that bank to rest on it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down low and try to sneak up like this. Oh, I lost it. Damn. I hesitated there. I should have taken the shot where I was. He's gone, and it was actually an easy one to take. I just wanted to set myself up a bit more. But hey, it's all good fun, isn't it? End of the day, we will get a rabbit. We're about 180 away. That rabbit there you can see. It's as far as I can zoom. And really too far to take the shot. Well, not impossible. I've done shots that far before. I could take a shot at that rabbit on the other side there, but I possibly could wound it and it could run off, and I'm not into that sort of hunting. If I don't really feel confident I can get a clean headshot or clean body kill, I won't take it, so that guy can stay there for another day. Two rabbits just ran out down here. This is where Bob's house is up there, and I'd be shooting into those bushes, so I wasn't even going to bother with it. Further up here, my mate Dylan and his friend Holly are living, and Dylan's fine with me shooting on his bit of land. It's actually his dad's land, but he's living there, so we might spot one further on up. It's really, really windy, so I don't know how much you can hear. So far the rabbit shooting's not going too flash. Only seen like one that was shootable really. I stuffed that up, mucking around, and the other one was too far away. It's not looking too hopeful. No. It's that time, you can see the sun's just going down. Probably tell by the light in my eyes. It's the time they're moving around. I'll sneak over to the next paddock, see we go. I've got a rabbit in a really funny place, and I'm just moving around this cliff here. You can probably see what it's like. And I'm going to sneak right around and see if I can get a shot at it. I'm taking a standing shot. Oh no, I'm not. Bugger. Well, the old paradise ducks, man. They give you away every bloody time. Even with rabbits, not just deer. That one's gone. We've got a bunny about, I'd say, 100 metres. Oh, get this rotten bit of apple. Can get through here. Yeah, she's about 120. Okay, mate. There we go. I'm running because it may get up. I'm pretty sure it's a kill shot, but it's a fucking long one. I'm thinking heart shot. Oh, where is it? Oh, shit. It ran somewhere. You can see where I was running. It was a clean hit. It was a heart shot, but with a heart shot they often run. It's in these bushes somewhere. Oh, that's so frustrating. It was a clean hit. Right, let's see if we can find his blood and start tracking. I'm gonna go through this gorse and blackberry. Be worth a few scratches if I can find the animal. Got no blood to go on, but a few steps and stop and listen. Be dead by now. I don't like I'm going to find it. But you just don't know, do you? You don't know if you don't try it. Well, I've had a really, really good hard look in here, like everywhere. And no rustles of movement of an animal hearing me come. So I'm saying dead, under some scrub somewhere where I'll never find it. There's a wild cat around here, it'll probably find it. And that's actually the first rabbit I have shot. Whew, I can't remember the last one I shot an animal I couldn't retrieve, but I've got to say that one's got me beat. It's definitely a dead animal, I could tell by the weight of it collecting it. Well, that's hunting, eh? Bugger. I'm still not giving up my rabbit, I should have, but I just can't let it go while there's still light. I'm still trying to find some blood or something. Just hate the thought of losing a fucking animal you know is dead. Shot it. Experience from hunting is that we'll run the heart shot for quite some time. That's exactly what I'm thinking's happened. One of my pet hates is wasting meat. I guess it comes from growing up without a lot of meat to eat. That rabbit's got to be in these bushes somewhere around here. Geez, these cameras are good because it's pretty dark right now, but look at that. There's blood. See that? It's not a lot, it's blood. And there's nothing in that direction, so we're going that direction because I've come from that direction. Just a matter of keep tracking. I'm looking at all these green plants here because it will show up on them before it shows up on the ground. It'll show up on anything. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Right there, that's what I'm talking about. Fresh. God, where did I hit it? I was sure it's a heart shot. It might have been a wee bit high. Might have been a neck shot. It's gone further than I would have thought. Just got to look at every possible place. I'm going to lose the light very, very soon. I'll go and get my torch in a minute. It's gone way further than I would have thought. Nothing on here at all. I don't want to go backwards, I want to go forwards. Go forwards. Anything on that? No. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Shit, yes, that's a lot of blood. Shit, yes. Right. All these plants here. Oh, got it. Yes! Where did I get it? I thought it was a heart shot, but it was just behind the net. How'd you go that far, mate? Well, we got our rabbit for our rabbit pie, and it was actually the top of the neck. I thought it was a heart shot the way it jumped up. What do you guys reckon looking at it? You'd think so if you're a hunter, eh? But it was just enough. It's a dead. I said it was a dead animal, and I'm so glad I didn't give up. Well, actually, I just about did give up. If I hadn't found that bit of spot of blood up there, I would have gone, oh, fuck it. Good boy. You know what time it is, don't you, mate, eh? So it's dark now. And we've got the truck lights going, so you can see what's going on here. And we're going to get Bruno the head. It's his favourite part. Just one chop like that, and it's gone. There you go, mate. See you laughing gear around that. That took about 5 seconds. The entire head gone. Did you enjoy that, mate? Got some feet coming up next. So before I take the skin off, what I do is I take the feet off because there's not much in them. And again, just with the meat cleaver, give it to Bruno because it's good tucker. There you go, mate. Chop it up. Other one, minding your finger. Geez, that'd be a disaster, wouldn't it? There you go, mate. Turn to that. And we'll take the front off too. There's very little meat in front legs. Quite often with rabbits this size, I'll just leave the whole lot. We'll see how we go, but there's not much you can eat. There you go, mate. Have a front leg. Don't tip your finger if you can help it. That's one too. Here's another one. For good luck. So what we've got now is we've got the rabbit without the head and just the guts. It's going to let a bit of pee and stuff come out of it, holding it there. The bladder, don't drink that, mate. That's rabbit piss. You don't want that. Just empty that out. Got my little open L knife. Make that sharp. Go through the top. Stab it. That's all you need to do. Pull it apart like so. You can see the meat. It's pretty good. Give it a stretch. And that is one beautiful rabbit for rabbit pie. Look at these back legs. Look at that. Look at the meat. We'll end up with just a tail. Because we're taking the feet off, it comes off pretty easy. Stretch it out. There goes the whole skin off piece of cake. Done. And the rabbit, as you can see, is completely, we'll take that tail off and we'll pull the arsehole out too. See that? Coming out, straight out. Gone. What I'm going to do now is drop the guts out, but look at this. Look at this. This rabbit is pretty intact. There's a bit of neck shot. We even got the front legs, believe it or not, which is rare. We've got the entire back strap, or the saddle, and of course we've got 2 back legs, the main bit. So the guts and the skin goes to my dogs, nothing gets wasted. There's the gut there. I'm not going to show all this because YouTube will flag the video if I show that bit. Strangely enough, you can show the skinning, but if you show the actual guts, so there's my knife going down it, but I'm not going to show the guts. You know what's going to happen next. That's going to happen right down here, and it's already out. We'll probably let Bruno have that too, actually. I'm going to hang it overnight in the fridge, and tomorrow I'm going to harvest those mushrooms and dry them out to have with it. I'm so stoked I actually found this. I didn't think I was going to. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, it's day 2, and as you can see, this mushroom here, which was small yesterday, has been eaten already by something around here. I was going to let it grow, but now I'm going to take it off, like so. And you might notice my hand's dirty with that grey colour. If you know what sharpening a knife's like, you know why I've got that on my fingers. It's quite heavy. I'm going to harvest the rest too. And well, he's probably almost had too much rain. It's quite wet. It's a massive mushroom. Put him on there, look at the size of it, it's massive. And this guy here, oh, he's on his way out too. Let's get up through there. He's a biggie. Give that a bit of a clean off. There's a heap of mushroom in it, isn't it? Oh, there are 3 Birch Bolete mushrooms. I'm going to cut them into fine slices and dry them out and use them for my pie either today or tomorrow. It's my hunting knife. I'll come back in this area and see if any more are popping up, because we know that the mycelium's growing through the ground underneath where the roots are. And I'm sure there will be more around here. Get some nice thin slices with my hunting knife like so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on the smoker. Got the fire going now. Pretty generous pile of mushroom out of 3 mushrooms. It's 1 layer. Bit of manuka sawdust. Bit on there. She's on top of the fire now. Gonna smack a lid on that and leave it. $20. Let's see how these guys are looking. Not too bad at all. Pretty well smoked. But how they taste? Does it taste good? Hot. Smells smoked. Oh, they're really good. Oh man, I'm not going to stop eating that. Oh, I've never ever done that before. It's an experiment, and I've got to say, it was a flying success. So it's going to go with the pie if I don't eat them all. Oh, smoked mushroom's nice. It's really good. Hey son, smoked mushroom's awesome. Yeah, that was a good experiment. Do you want to try a bit? He's having a cup of coffee inside there. Yeah, it's yummy. Really yummy. It's actually too yummy. Going to end up eating it all before I put it in the pie.
How long has it been in the smoker?
Oh, 20 minutes about. Grab one of those bigger ones here. Could do with some salt and butter, but it's tasty, eh? Yeah, that's a new one to me. You ever had smoked mushrooms? It's good. Manuka smoked. Yeah, it's good. Right, I'm going to take those out and start making my pastry. Yeah, it's really good. I'm going to start heating that while we're doing our bits and pieces. I'm going to heat our little one up too. Because I'm gluten free, I use a gluten free flour, but to be honest with you guys, it's not so good for making pastry as normal flour. What I've got here is I've got a mixture of grated butter, grated cheese. I've got 2 cheeses in there. You want to do a half-half mix. Now, I would prefer to be putting in here leaf lard. Leaf lard is from pig around the inside of the kidneys. That's the best fat for making pastry. Well, in my opinion it is. A lot of chefs in Europe like it. But the thing about using cheese in your pastries, you get these nice little nuggets of cheese that are really delicious. It's like finding a little treat in there when you're doing it. So I'm going to just work this for a while with the hands before I add the water. Yeah, we're probably going to add even a little bit more. Throw the whole lot and stuff it. Yeah. You can also use suet, which is really good. That's the fat that's around the kidneys of a cattle beast. That makes a really good lard too. Been going for about 5 minutes and we've got this nice crumbly sort of texture. We're doing just this all the time. And I'm going to add a little bit of water. Just work that in. Fold it in the middle all the time. Like that. And again, add a little bit more. Not too much. Fold it in. Keep folding it in. The flour there, just roll it round on. And add a wee bit more. Fold it into that again, like so. This is not as good as your normal flour for making a sticky pastry because it hasn't got that gluten holding together. It's the price of making gluten-free pie. Nice ball like that. Just to make it more easy to work with. Good. I'm going to go whack that in the fridge with a bit of Glad wrap around it. I've been heating this camp oven for about half an hour, and I've had my fire base going since about 12 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock now, so about 3 hours. It's hot. The main star of the attraction, he's actually got a little bit of flour on him. Don't do him any harm. The liver, we keep that, and also the kidneys. I love the kidneys. Lots of good stuff in there. We've also got, behind the diaphragm here, we've also got heart and lungs. Yeah, lungs aren't going in the pie, but heart is. I'm going to fish the heart out there, down the bottom of the diaphragm, and there it goes. It's got a bit of fat around it, and the lungs can go to paste. Just like a chicken leg. 1. 2. Here and make it into little bits. 3, straight through the saddle. 4, another one here, inside. 6 pieces, 2 front legs. 1, 2, there'll be a little bit of damaged meat in here where it was neck shot. We're going to get fire with that, won't be the end of the world, just make sure there's no bits of metal in there, cut that out. It's for paste. 1 front leg, this one. Now I'm going to brown these off, so paste, before I put them in my pot of water, down the middle of the rib cage. Take all that shot out meat there just like that, so we don't want that. That's our shot out meat. There you go, Pace, eat up. Why don't you roll it in some stones, mate? That's a good idea, eh? Make it taste really nice. Couldn't just take it onto the grass. Yeah, give it a shake. Away you go. He's enjoying that bit of shot up neck. You haven't got quite the jaw power your mate Bruno's got, have you, eh? A little bit of flour and a bit of salt. Smash these guys in here, just like that. Give them a good old work around. The heat's dropped down a bit, which is nice. Now you can actually cook in the lid like that, as a fry pan. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to place it down here. And that's going to be our fry pan, and I'm not going to worry about a bit of ash in there because, hey, if you worry about that, you probably don't want to cook outside. Sweet. I could also just cook straight in the oven, but I'm doing it in here. Keep things different. And that there's avocado oil, made in New Zealand. Thanks, Glenn. Smack a bit more in there. It's got a very high flash point, that. Rightio, let's brown these guys off. I don't have any carrots. Carrots go well in a pie, but I haven't got any. We've got some garlic, not the biggest garlic. The onions didn't come to much this year. But look at these beautiful shallots, they're beautiful. It almost looks like chicken, doesn't it? Nice colour there. What we want, just get some nice colour on it. This rabbit's been browned off for about 20 minutes now. That's boiling good. I'm going to stuff them straight in the pot. A bit of water. Nice, look at the colour, great colour. Beauty. And slide it across a bit because it's a wee bit too hot there. That's my adjustment on my stove, just like that. Nice. My own shallots and onions. Not very good red onions, but they'll do. Celery. Leeks. nice legs. Liver, heart, kidneys. This rabbit's got bugger all fat, bacon. Ooh. How's that look? I've just taken my lid off and it's looking pretty good. Just as it's falling off the bone there, I would say that rabbit's ready to go into the pie. So we've got all of our bacon and vegetables all stewing away there. Pop the lid back on. It can sit on there for a bit longer. That's what my smoked mushroom ended up looking like. Doesn't it look delicious? I'll definitely be doing this again. I bought up a couple of eggs and there goes my nice big piece of pastry that I made. Gonna put a bit of flour on that. Yeah, not bad. So, oh. That's our pie dish ready to put our ingredients in. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at this here, browned off, nice chunky bits of meat. Some rabbit, oh there's plenty of rabbit. Stuff it in there. Celery, some kidney there, I'll have that, thank you. Tell you what else I'm going to stick in too is I'm going to stick an egg in here as well. We're just going to cut this up on the pie. You can see this rabbit's just falling to bits. Look at that, just falling off the bone. And this is why I didn't cut off the bone. It's just easier to do it like this and take it off, a bit like making chicken soup. So these mushrooms, they're dry. Place them over the top as all the moisture comes up. It's going to go through. You can probably tell I'm salivating doing this. Try not to dribble. So I know how tasty these mushrooms are. On top of that I'm going to put a nice sprinkling of this Italian parsley fresh out of the glass house. Straight on there. Like that. Then we're going to put a top on this and smack it back in the camp oven. As you can see, I've got heaps of food to eat tomorrow, and next day when my son comes back, we've got plenty of it. That's what you get out of a rabbit. Okay, there's a wee bit of bacon added in there, but quite a lot of meat. A couple of sticks to beat our egg. This is going to be the top of our pie. I'll put a little bit of egg around the base. Some bits on the side there for maybe some decorations. So here we go. Come together. And there we go. And I'm going to cut it strip here. And go around the outside like this. A wee bit. There. Outside. Good. Triangle, yep. We shall make a wee diamond like this. Make a little diamond just to let the air out. Otherwise it don't come out. There you go. Make it like egg wash. Egg wash around here. Something like that. hot. There's my oven there. Oh, it's not looking bad at all. I wouldn't say too much longer actually. Have a look at this, not bad at all. I'm sitting on top of this cake tin just to keep it from the bottom burning, so it's central inside the actual camp oven. That way you get an even heat all around. Well, this is me dinner. It's pretty windy, but let's see what it's like. Rabbit pie with birch bolete mushrooms. That's it there, steaming hot. Oh. Cheese. Those smoked mushrooms are delicious, man. Oh. The rabbit looks like chicken. Cheesy bits in the paste. That is next level delicious. Look at this crust on it, would you? I think that the thing we like about the crust is we like the sound when you break it. That crunchy sound. It's underneath it there. You can see all the Italian parsley I put in there. It smells so good. Nice flaky pastry. So, I'm on a keto diet and I'm going off it for a couple of weeks. This is the first thing I wanted to break my keto or ketosis with, because I don't think it's natural to be on a keto diet forever. Oh, this is so good. Bit of kidney and liver. This is actually a really, really good pie. You can really taste the smoked mushrooms. I've got a bit of egg in there as well, as you know. So there you've got the white flesh of the rabbit, and then you've got the liver. I like to eat the internal organs of the animal because that's where a lot of the nutrition is, but it also tastes good. Oh. First meal in 24 hours. It's delicious. That is so good. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. Smash the like button if you're still with us. Good luck with your own hunting, harvesting of food, and cooking it. Be good, can't be good, be careful, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, this mushroom's good. Really.